All right, if you've been following this back and forth between 50 Cent and New York's mayor, you're going to want to stick around for this one, because 50 just fired back and he did not hold anything back. Before we get into it, hit that subscribe button because this story has been building for over a year now, and it just took its biggest turn yet. Here's what happened. New York City's mayor, Zohran Mamdani, sat down for an interview this week, and during that interview, he was asked a simple question. Who would be his dream dinner guest? Now, most politicians give you some safe, boring answer. Not this time. Mamdani looked at the camera and said he'd invite 50 Cent. Yeah, the same 50 Cent he's been going back and forth with over taxes for over a year now.
If you were to have a dinner party that I know I'd be invited to after this interview, who would be your dream dinner party guest, dead or alive?
I gotta say Mayor Fiorello LaGuardia.
Okay.
I think he's the greatest mayor in our city's history.
Really?
I think he was incredible.
Okay.
And to me, he's an inspiration. And one of the coolest things about being mayor today is that I get to work from his desk in my office. I would throw in 50 Cent so we could have a conversation around tax policy.
A very much needed conversation.
Much needed conversation.
And then he said something even bigger. He called it, quote, a one-sided beef. Meaning, in his words, 50's the one throwing the punches, and he's just standing there taking it. Now, folks, if you know anything about 50 Cent, you already know you do not poke that bear and expect nothing to happen. And sure enough, it did not take long. Thursday, 50 Cent goes straight to Instagram, and he lets the mayor have it. Here's exactly what he wrote. He said, we don't have beef, I just think some of these ideas are radical. And then he added, stay away from the taxes, okay? Now, stop and think about that for a second. He's not screaming, he's not cursing him out. It's almost worse than that. It's that cold, calm, I'm not even mad, I just think you're wrong energy. And honestly, that hits different than yelling ever could, but that's not all he said. 50 also told the mayor to focus his attention elsewhere. Specifically on Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's massive wedding that's rumored to be happening right there at Madison Square Garden. I'm basically telling him, you've got bigger things going on in this city than worrying about me. Now here's where you need the full picture, because this didn't just start this week. This has been brewing for well over a year, and it keeps escalating every single time. Rewind back to last summer, Mamdani was still just a candidate running for mayor, and during an interview, he brought up 50 Cent by name, talking about his plan to raise taxes on the wealthiest New Yorkers, people making over $1 million a year. He even said, on record, I know if 50 Cent is listening, he's not going to be happy about this. Well, he was right. 50 was not happy. Within hours, 50 Cent was on Instagram and he did something wild. He offered Mamdani $258,750, a very specific number, plus a first-class one-way plane ticket just to leave New York City. He wrote, where did he come from? Whose friend is this? I'm not feeling this plan. Now fast forward to November, election night comes, Mamdani wins, he becomes the mayor of New York City. And how does 50 Cent react? He posts a picture of a tombstone. And on that tombstone it says, RIP NYC, founded 1624, died 2025. That's not a metaphor, folks. He actually posted a tombstone with the city's founding date on it. That is how serious this man takes his tax policy. So when you connect all of that, this week's comments don't come out of nowhere. This is chapter 3, maybe 4, in a fight that has been going on for over a year in plain public view for millions of people to watch. Now, here's the part that I think is actually the most interesting piece of this whole thing. Because even with all of this back and forth, the plane ticket, the tombstone, the radical ideas comment, Mamdani has never once gone after 50 personally. In that same interview this week, he said something that honestly caught a lot of people off guard. He said no matter how many death threats he gets as mayor, he still puts on 50's song, Many Men, to get through it.
So it's a one-sided beef.
It's a one-sided beef.
Okay, but not for long.
Who knows?
We're manifesting.
I think we're always going to have a disagreement on that tax policy.
Okay.
I want to increase taxes on the wealthiest. He does not want that to happen. But I will still appreciate the song Many Men for whatever our disagreements are.
And a sit-down conversation. A dinner. With me at the dinner.
In this hypothetical dinner with
Yes.
you and him and
He
Firo
already
and
said
Gloria.
it. There's no going back on what you said. Okay, so that's a dinner party. What about the after party? You're hitting Dambala, you're hitting Cafe Arzuli. Who are you taking with you? 2 or 3 people.
Why not the same crew?
Same crew?
Why not?
Okay.
LaGuardia, 50, you,
Fire.
me.
Yes.
Think about that. The man he's fighting with over tax policy is also the man whose music he turns to in his worst moments. That's what makes this story so much bigger than just a celebrity spat. This is 2 of the most well-known people out of Queens, New York, going back and forth on camera in real time about how this city should be run, and neither one of them is backing down. So now the real question is, where does this go from here? Does 50 Cent let this go now that he's made his point? Or does the mayor respond again and we get round 5 in this thing? Because if the last year has taught us anything, it's that neither one of these men knows how to just stay quiet. I want to know what you think. Drop a comment right now and tell me, do you think 50 Cent has a point about these tax policies? Or do you think Mamdani's got the right idea for the city? Let's hear it, because this comment section always brings the best debates. And listen, if you're enjoying breakdowns like this, do me a favor and hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people, and it lets us keep bringing you these stories fast the moment they happen. Now, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, because trust me, with these 2, this is not over. Every time you think it's cooled down, one of them says something and it's right back in the headlines. So keep your eyes open, because the second this heats up again, you already know where you're going to hear about it first. See you in the next one.